this weekend. Still looking warm and breezy the next couple of days. If you have plans to be outside, plan on it kind of being like today. There might be a few more clouds around Saturday at times, but doubtful there'll be any rain. Highs mostly in the 80s across the valley, probably in the upper 70s right along the coast, but the breeze is sticking around at least through the weekend. But dry weather for the most part. You know, we've talked about last couple of days, maybe if the clouds sticking up in the morning, you might get a sprinkle briefly in a spot or two, and you'll even see Future Track here in a second says that. But across the valley this afternoon, 80 in Weslaco now, 82 in Harlingen, and 89 in Rio Grande City. 70s now in Brownsville after being back in the low 80s earlier this afternoon. Winds kind of gusty again in some areas. It's not really super windy, but the winds occasionally getting some gusts there, poking up to about 35 miles per hour in Harlingen and 32 in Raymondville. So a few spots get a little gusty, and it may be at about this level tomorrow or maybe slightly less, but the breezes picking up again each day over the afternoon hours. Now you look at the humidity, it's on its way up too. Dew points in the mid 60s. I don't think we'll get up to this really muggy air anytime soon, but probably hanging at about the same level through the weekend and early next week with dew points in the 60s. So not super humid, but not really super comfortable feeling either. Your evening planner, temperatures fall from the 70s at 7 p.m. through the 70s this evening. Kind of partly cloudy skies around, still at least a light breeze through about sunset or so before it dies off tonight. Now across South Texas, we're partly to mostly sunny now. You see there's a little more moisture and instability nearby, a couple of little showers over the mountains of Mexico. I don't think we're going to see really any decent chance for showers, but you'll see Future Track here tries to keep a tiny chance for a sprinkle in over the weekend, but again, it's a long shot for most places. 11 p.m. tonight, kind of just partly cloudy skies around, and then tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies in the morning and more partly sunny in the afternoon. But you see Future Track also tries to increase the clouds a bit like it has been, say, in the last few runs here for tomorrow late in the morning, even a sprinkle or two possible during the daytime. So again, probably a long shot, not looking for any significant rainfall if it does happen, but maybe like a little sprinkle for a few minutes. So that's about it for the weekend. And then Sunday is kind of the same deal, maybe some clouds at times, but most of the day looking partly sunny, especially in the afternoon hours. But again, Future Track tries to show maybe a sprinkle possible, and it stays kind of breezy once again. If you are hitting the road traveling this weekend, 80s in Laredo with dry weather and mostly sunny skies, 80s in Corpus Christi, maybe a few more clouds at times, but San Antonio looking dry this weekend. Slim chance, very slim chance of a shower on Sunday there, but most areas look dry around South Texas if you're traveling, and temperatures in the 80s. So your first 4 and 5 7-day forecast, highs still generally in the 80s in the next 7 days. We might see a few spots in the upper valley hit 90 degrees by early next week when you see temperatures there showing about 88 or so by Monday and Tuesday. But lows will be mostly in the 60s, highs in the 80s across the area, and the breezy warm weather continues. We may get some gusty winds later next week as the storm system pushes across parts of the central U.S. So if anything, we may see some of the strongest winds later next week. So overall, spring break's ending pretty nice. I mean, we don't have any rain.
It has been really nice. Almost every year there's rain during spring break. It started off that way, but it's been nice.
Yeah, we saved the best for last.